Hello everybody and welcome. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the inverted fullback role in Football Manager, and let's get started with an overview of the role. The inverted fullback is used in the fullback position in a back four formation. Primarily a defender, the inverted fullback looks to win the ball back for your team. And they are sometimes the last line of defense, stopping opponents from counterattacking. In possession, they can move the ball up the field quickly to jumpstart your attack. When defending, the inverted fullback will be seen out on the flanks, like a traditional fullback. But when you have possession, they move inwards, turning into a de facto center back. Let's look at a couple of highlights to see how they transition between different phases of play. Here we are on the ball in our defensive area, having just gained possession. This is the inverted fullback as part of our back four. When we move the ball up the field, the inverted fullback will drift centrally, and eventually be a key contributor to our goal. And in this one, we'll see the other transition movement. The opponent has the ball, having just got it from our turnover. Here's our inverted fullback, acting as a center back since we were in possession. You'll see him shift out wide as we regain our defensive back four shape, and he'll eventually make the tackle. In the next section, we'll go over the inverted fullback and how they fit in with other player roles. For this video, we're going to focus on two roles that complement the inverted fullback: the libero, a center back role, and the segundo volante, a defensive midfield role. These three pair well together because they're all strong defensive roles. But the inverted fullback allows the libero and segundo volante to be more aggressive in attack. Once again, here's the opponent on the ball. Here's our inverted fullback, libero, and segundo volante in their normal defensive positioning. We win the ball back and start our attack. And as we start building our possession, the point of the inverted fullback is to give his teammates freedom to contribute further up the field, knowing that they have cover behind them. Not every role in your tactic needs to be getting forward, and the inverted fullback excels at defensive work. Now that we have the ball out on the wing, here's our trio, providing three different layers: our defense, our support, and our attack. These are key elements to many successful tactics. In the next section, we'll talk about the tactic that I used to score that goal. For our tactic today, we head to Australia and the Central Coast Mariners in the A-League. We're using a 4-2-4 with two defensive midfielders. This is naturally an attacking formation since we have four players above the center line as their starting position. Not to mention, we have a lot of movement from our defenders since we're using the libero and segundo volante. To help counter those more aggressive roles, we're using the inverted fullback, central defender, and anchor to help lock down our defense. Let's do a highlight breakdown to see how these unsung heroes let their teammates get all the credit. Once again, here's the opponent on the ball attacking to the right. They're going to try a pass over the top and we eventually get possession. With my anchor now on the ball, our back four is still in their shape. But as we build possession, the libero and segundo volante are going to work together in the midfield to get our inverted winger the ball. With my inverted winger ready to make a pass to the deep lying forward, the inverted fullback has tucked in as the center back. He's more than happy to sit back, provide cover, and let his teammates make the play. Notice how even with more attacking roles, we still have cover in the midfield. As we get into our player example and player traits, one important thing to note about the inverted fullback is their two hard-coded player instructions: hold position and sit narrower. These are positional restrictions and not passing restrictions, so you can still tell your inverted fullback to take more risks, or change their passing directness, or to even shoot more, which can come in handy on set pieces. For attributes, since the inverted fullback is primarily a defender, I like to focus on 4: marking, tackling, positioning, and heading. And similar to the no-nonsense fullback role, center backs are a great option to use for this role since they usually have those attributes. For example, this is Coyote at Montpellier in France. He's a natural center back but is also accomplished as a fullback. He has excellent attributes for the inverted fullback, including his marking, positioning, and tackling. Plus, he's 6'4" with a 16 jumping reach. This makes him an effective defender in the air and a weapon for our set pieces. For player traits, some good ones would be stays back at all times, dives into tackles, and likes to switch ball to other flank. Some not so good ones would be gets forward whenever possible, hugs line, and does not dive into tackles. As we wrap up the video, a friendly reminder that I have a Patreon account if you would like to support the channel. And on that page is a free link to our Discord server where we're talking about Football Manager. Anyway, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.